Now, many of you tell us daily that you're done with the dysfunction. You're demanding answers, and you're not the only ones. A poll conducted by the Associated Press this week shows Congress, the approval rating, it's dropped to just 5%. It's the lowest level ever. Makes you wonder how they feel about that. Our Jennifer Lewke found out this afternoon when she spoke to our federal representatives from Washington about the numbers and the role that they play in those negotiations. She joins us now with more on that. Jen?
Well, obviously, Jerry, they don't like the fact that no one thinks they're doing their jobs or doing their jobs well, but they understand the frustration and they have plenty of it themselves as well.
Now being in our 10th day of a shutdown, it's an embarrassing situation that should have never happened.
There's no question. Lawmakers are starting to feel the pressure.
You just said this whole situation is embarrassing. A recent AP poll released just this week shows that Congress's approval rating is down to 5%. How do you feel about that?
I understand where the sentiments are coming from. People believe that there's work to be done, and it ought to be done in a professional manner.
Well, I think we need to do better. There isn't any question on that. I mean, you talk about polls. In 2010, when I retired from the military, I went from the highest-ranking, esteemed public institution in the country to the lowest in about 7 months. And I think what we really need to do is focus on service, put that first. And, you'll see those numbers move accordingly.
At the moment, the only sense of compromise may come in the form of a 6-week extension on the debt ceiling.
Isn't that just sort of kicking the can down the road and we're going to face this problem again in 6 weeks from now?
Well, we definitely need a long-term agreement. There's no question on that. The question is, will we be able to get that done by the 17th of October? So the purpose of the short-term CR and the short-term extension is to allow for these negotiations to occur.
Negotiations on reopening the government that so far haven't even seriously been started.
What are you hearing about moving that part of the process forward?
I have heard nothing about that.
Well, we've heard from many of you who are frustrated. You say when you try to call or email your congressman or senator, you're getting automated replies or answering machines. Well, I asked all of the congressional reps from this area about how many staffers they have working during this shutdown and whether your voice is being heard. I'll have that part of the story coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. But for now, live in studio, Jennifer Lewke, CBS 6 News.